listen closely. So if you're one of these creators who are like, well, I just can't seem to get traction, the algorithm is against me and everything is against me, we've seen it a million times before, and I'll show you some things here in this video. Kind of like my creator mentorship student, Eduardo, who, for example, just doubled his following after being stuck for months at a plateau, and it felt like the algorithm was a little bit against him. But with the right approach, we were able to make him reach actually 18 million accounts just in the past 30 days. Another one of our clients in the creator mentorship actually just hit 50,000 followers this week with an account from actually 2013. In case you're wondering whether you should start a new account from scratch, most likely not, as we can see right here. So let's get right into it and let me show you what's actually changed and what's about to change and what you can actually do to always work ahead with those changes so you'll have similar results to what I just showed you. Right, so let's start with the most recent announcement from Instagram first, which is yet another analytics change, right? There's something going on in the background. They change things up all the time, and this one will actually change the whole perception of how your head of Instagram, Mosseri, actually announced that views now will be the primary metric across all formats. Before it was kind of reach for photos or impressions for photos, but actually let me show you what they have said. They say views will measure the number of times a reel started to play or replay and the number of times a non-reel appeared on a person's screen. So basically an impression. Views will ensure you have the same metrics across Instagram and help you better understand how your content is performing regardless of its format. So first of all, we can see while they're trying to push carousels a little bit more, we'll get into that in a second, and they're also trying to make things generally better, you know, so not just videos. I know you guys are always like, videos, I don't want to create videos. Well, create carousels then. But this will make things easier for a lot of you guys. Now, there are a few questions, though, that I have. First of all, will views be the primary metric on your profile or in the feed as well? You know, for example, when viewing a picture or a carousel, swiping through, will you see the views or will you still see the likes as the thing from the major thing from the outside? I'm not sure. They never said this. I haven't seen anything about this, but I would say this would be a good way to, getting things all standardized across the board. Because remember, for example, when Twitter started showing reach or views with tweets, and suddenly you saw that these slow performing tweets that just had like 80 likes or something like that reached 15,000 people and stuff like this. So we'll see about that. The other question that I have, though, is what really counts as a view in this case, right? Because right now there's some people on the internet and on threads and all these experts saying, well, the Instagram Help Center says that a view is anything from 3 seconds and up. And I've tried to find this article in the Help Center. I have not found it. I just saw some articles talking, referring to the Help Center without listing any source. So I'm not sure. The way it sounds here is as soon as a view starts playing, it counts as a view, which possibly means if people rewatch your videos, for example, or stay on your carousels or I don't know, picture a lot, your view count will go up quite a bit because the way I understand it right now is that a play most likely only counts once or twice, at least every 24 hours. Don't pay me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But it seems like it counts once as an initial play, and if you right at the same sessions, watch it again, once for the replay. And now it seems like they don't care about this anymore. As soon as somebody starts playing, it's one view. And if it plays again, it's another view. So if somebody views your reel because it's a 3-second video, you'll get 20 views, for example. But we'll eventually see how this whole thing will pan out. Another thing that we have, by the way, recently seen among some of our clients that is closely related to this is that carousels get shown in the Reels feed. Finally. I've been sort of predicting this for about a year or something like that, waiting for it to happen. So it just makes sense that carousels get a bigger surface. Carousels also means that they want to push carousels and pictures, photo posts. And this also means that most likely carousels should have views as the primary metric from the outside. We'll see about that. Generally speaking, pretty good though, because they're trying to make things fresh or keep things fresh and trying to make things better for the users.